What's going on, YouTube?
How we doing, fam?
We are back.
That's right. We're back for another episode and the final season of... No.
Final episode of season 1. I should stick to the intros because I do it a little bit smoother than him. I'm Devin.
I'm Kyle.
And we're back with some Game of Thrones reaction. Like we said, season 1, episode 10, Fire and Blood.
Dun dun dun.
So last time, Kyle experienced his first episode 9.
And you were telling me episode 9s are big.
Well, we're going to cut that out just so they don't freak out at the fact that I told you that.
Oh, okay.
But I can always cut that out. But episode 9, yeah, we had a big episode.
Oh, yeah, Ned got his head cut off.
Ned dying, yeah, and you were pretty stunned by that. Just the fact that he was gone.
I thought he was the main character, man. Oh.
Same as everyone, unless you read the books.
Mm-hmm. I don't read, so.
I'm gonna tilt the monitor.
But I listen to books. I'm a big fan of it. That's how I learn. I don't know. You guys might learn differently than I do. But I'm actually looking forward to seeing what happens in this episode, because last episode definitely left me on a little cliffhanger for sure. But other than that, did we have any new comments or anything that you saw?
Someone was just talking about one of the older episodes, talking about more about ice and stuff like that. Nothing recent.
Oh, alright.
But, yeah, let's get into it. The season finale.
Season finale of season 1.
Do you want to live, boy? North, boy. We're going north.
He's caught her here to disguise her. And this one keeps on progressing and progressing each time. This dream.
Yeah, because last time we got to about there, I'm pretty sure.
That's Lyanna, my father's sister. King Robert was supposed to marry her, but Rhaegar Targaryen kidnapped her. Robert started a war to win her back. He killed Rhaegar, but she died anyway. I came to see Father. How many times have I told you he's in King's Landing with Sansa and Arya? He was down here. I saw him. Last night, when I was sleeping. Here, Shaggy Dog.
Is that his dire wolf?
Mm-hmm.
Run.
Is that the girl that tried to kill him?
Yep.
She looks different.
I feel like she just looks a little bit more cleaned up. But she doesn't look the same, yeah.
And now everyone's just hearing about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rob! I'll kill them all.
We have to get the guards back. And then we will kill them all.
Nowhere near as murderous as the lion in my bed. The lion ripped his balls off.
Not the greatest song.
I swear.
Tell me, which do you favor? Your fingers or your tongue?
Every man needs hands, Your Grace.
Good. Tongue it is.
Your Grace, please.
Sir Ellis, this has happened to him before. So he knows the way to do it.
No, please, no!
This one's your father. Look at him! Well, raise my armies and kill your traitor brother. I'm going to give you his head as well.
Or maybe he'll give me yours.
Oh, snap.
Go.
Will you obey now? Or do you need another letter?
Mountain?
No, the Hound.
Hound?
He understands how it works.
She didn't think
He was
about.
so close.
Yep.
So close.
It was the dragons we bowed to. And now the dragons are dead. There sits the only king I mean to bend my knee to. The King of the North!
Oh, shit.
My sword is yours, in victory and defeat, from this day until my last day.
The King of the North!
Is that how they use it? I have goosebumps right now.
Slip out of that gown and we'll see if I'm up to it.
Oh, shit.
If your gods are real, and if they're just, why is the world so full of injustice?
Because of men like you.
There are no men like me. Only me.
Was it this exciting last time, when you were young?
Who's this guy?
Get back into bed.
Is that our younger brother?
Cousin.
What the freak?
It was the squire of Robert.
Oh, yes!
The
It
wine.
appears to be less green than. There's your piece. Joffrey saw to that when he decided to remove Ned Stark's head.
Return to Casterly Rock to raise
They
him.
hurt my son!
Get out, all of you. Not you.
He looks so out of place.
You will go to King's Landing.
Do what?
Rule. You will serve as Hand of the King in my stead.
Why not my uncle? Why not anyone? Why me?
You're my son.
My son. Where is he? I want him.
The boy did not live.
How did my son die?
They say the child was
Monstrous, scaled like a lizard, blind, with leather wings like the wings of a bat.
Show me what I bought with my son's life.
You asked for life. You paid for life.
I saved you.
Saved me. 3 of those riders had already raped me before you saved me, girl. I saw my god's house burn. Tell me again exactly what it was that you saved.
Your life.
Why don't you take a look at your khal? Then you will see exactly what life is worth when all the rest has gone.
People will come after you. Do you know what happens to deserters?
Better than you do.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna find my brother and put a sword through King Joffrey's throat.
everyone, everywhere, always has to do exactly what my father says. He's always been a cunt.
gonna say, who could you guess would be the one person to run into the branch?
Come on. Sam told us everything. We're sorry about your father.
But it doesn't matter. You took the oath, you can't leave.
I should live and die at my post.
I am the sword in the darkness,
The watcher on the walls.
the shield that guards the realms of men.
I pledge my life and honor to the Night's Watch for this night and all nights to come.
When the sun rises in the west,
Is she laying on the dead guy?
then you should return.
Well, I mean, he's technically not dead yet. I mean...
I sense true greatness on the horizon for our new king. True greatness.
True greatness for Joffrey. You think true greatness for Joffrey?
No, it's a bitch.
I must be one of the few men in this city who doesn't want to be king.
You must be one of the few men in this city who isn't a man.
You can do better than that. Do you spend a lot of time wondering what's between my legs?
I picture a gash.
Do you lie awake at night fearing my gash?
But you carry on, whispering in one thing's ear, and then the next.
on?
Get no squat, look at him. Looks like a girl. I could use me a sword like that.
We'll take it off him.
Give it here, midget. You better give me that sword.
You want it? Give it to me. I already killed one fat boy.
Oh, you like picking on the little ones, do you? You know, I've been hammering anvil these past 10 years. When I hit that steel, it sings. You gonna sing when I hit you?
It's 1,000 leagues from here to the wall, and winter is coming.
There it is. I don't remember what the count is. I know. It's been a minute since we heard that.
Looks terrified. We beheaded everyone that ran away for the night. Only ghosts would guard the wall. She went whoring in Mole's Town.
My friends brought me back.
Say it was your honor.
They killed my father.
Oh, and you're going to bring him back to life, are you? No? Good. I've had enough of that sort of thing. When dead men, and worse, come hunting for us in the night, you think it matters who sits on the Iron Throne?
No.
Good. Because I want you and your wolf with us when we ride out beyond the wall tomorrow.
Beyond the wall?
We need to find out what's happening. The Night's Watch will ride in force against the Wildlings, the White Walkers, and whatever else is out there. I will command them myself. So I'll only ask you once, Lord Snow. Are you a brother of the Night's Watch, or a bastard boy who wants to play in war?
This is what he's been waiting for.
You don't understand.
Don't ask me to stand aside as you climb on that pyre. I won't watch you burn.
Is that what you fear? Said you're a bind this woman to the pyre.
Is that the witch?
Yeah. She kind of smirked when everyone started walking away.
I am the dragon's daughter, and I swear to you that those who would harm you will die screaming.
You will not hear me scream.
I will. But it's not your screams I want. Only your life.
Wow. She's turning into a straight badass. Wait, is there another one too?
How many eggs did she have?
3. Oh, shoot. Oh, fucked up.
The dragons look good too.
I mean, oh my word. Now that just goes back to, remember when she was carrying them?
Yeah, in the fire.
Yeah, and she wasn't burned at all.
Yeah, and the other one was.
Yeah, she was freaking out.
And then also remember when her brother died, and she said he was no dragon. A dragon can't be killed by fire.
Right.
So who's truly the last dragon?
She is. Like, but I think she knew that. Like deep
well,
down.
I think she kind of knew it once she picked up the egg and figured
But
out
something
that
was
she did.
calling her to pick the eggs up.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if she really knew or not. I mean,
yeah, I don't know. I just felt like
or
something was calling
at
her.
that point, she said, "Fuck this, gonna try it anyways." Because
What's the worst that's gonna happen?
Yeah, because she pretty much lost everything anyways.
Yes, she has nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Yep. So it's been 300 years since the last dragon was alive.
Ain't that some shit?
What an ending to a season.
Like, I'm sweating right
and
now.
let me tell you what, it only gets better from here.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Like, I'm sweating right now.
I actually liked how you said that you actually have goosebumps when the King of the North part.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of parts where I even get goosebumps just rewatching them. That's always a really, really good part.
Yeah.
One part in our last video, not episode 8, no, not episode 9, episode 8, when Rob calls in his bannerman, when he says, Joffrey puts his father in chains and now he wants his ass kissed. And he said, I'm gonna go to King's Landing, but I'm gonna go with an army.
Yeah.
And he tells the one maester, call the bannermen.
Yeah.
And he's like, all of them? And he kind of like smiles a little bit, like he's kind of proud of him, like that's what he's doing. That's one of the good, like one of my favorite scenes of season 1. And I got goosebumps rewatching that part. I just never thought about it. I added it in the video though. I put that's one of my favorite scenes. That really is one of my favorite scenes in season 1. But
wow.
Yeah. And one thing that I do really, really like about with episode 9 transitioning into episode 10, they picked up right after episode 9.
Yeah.
Because they beheaded him. We didn't see it, but we knew what happened.
Yep.
And then they picked up right on the sword.
Yeah, right on the sword. Oh, man. And it's about time that Sansa got a little fire in her.
Yeah, well, I mean, at this point...
Like, she looks like crap, but, I mean, she's got good reason.
Mm-hmm. But I mean...
But how about the Hound? Like, he knew she was about to do something very bad. It was like...
it's... Either he knew that she was going to, or...
Don't do something stupid.
Or he genuinely just stopped her just to wipe off the blood, but he probably had a good idea of what... Because Joffrey wasn't even paying attention.
No.
And all it would take is one push. And I'm sure Joffrey wouldn't put up that much of a fight on that spot if he got caught off guard.
No. No, I don't think so either. But
so, I mean, it could have been the end right there. Hey, show over.
Wow.
So what else this episode? I mean, other than the ending and Arya and Gendry are going to the going north, going to the wall.
I think that Arya is gonna eventually put 2 and 2 together over time.
Of what?
That the similarities that Robert's bastard son, what is his name? Gendry. Over time, though, I think he's gonna make her a great soldier, warrior, basically.
Maybe, I don't know. Realistically, the only person that knew for a fact Gendry was Robert's bastard was Ned. And he didn't say it to anyone. But also, too, you gotta figure, that's his best friend. So he's been around Robert so much, he would probably be able to tell, like, looking at the... And he said, look at me. And he noticed that's Robert's kid.
Right, yeah.
But how many people would be able to just be like, oh yeah, you're Robert's kid? I mean, shit, half of them still think Joffrey's Robert's kid.
Yeah. And how about the Queen? She really keeping it at home. She keeping it in the house.
I don't even think she said a single word.
No, she didn't. But other than get back into bed.
Did you? Oh yeah, that's true. And she's getting a little more Lannister action, but some Squire action instead of cousin Squire action instead of Jaime.
Yeah.
And how long did it take for Jaime to be gone? For her to just be like, all right, move to the next Lannister.
Yeah. What's the next one look like? Bring him in.
I mean, he's almost like a miniature version of Jaime.
Jaime, yeah.
Realistically.
How long can that go on? I mean, I don't know. Her and Jaime probably been doing it forever.
But did you notice the singer that Joffrey had his tongue cut off? Did you listen to the lyrics at all when? He said something. I don't remember the specific lyrics. Maybe someone will be able to go back through the video and get it. But he said the boar killed him or something like that, but not as much as the lion in his bed.
Yeah.
In his bed. Whose sigil is a lion? The Lannisters. Who is in his bed?
The Queen. No.
Yeah. She's a Lannister.
Right.
The lion in his bed. I never noticed that because I don't think...
That's a good pickup.
I don't think I ever watched this episode with subtitles on. So the fact that we do have subtitles on now, I just realized that. And he said something else, but I really picked up on the part when he said, not as much as the lion in his bed.
Oh, I didn't get that.
And then he also said the lion took his balls, and that's when Joffrey started clapping. So I don't know if
Joffrey picked up on it, or...
I mean, I feel like everyone would have picked up on it because, I mean, when they mention a lion, everyone thinks Lannisters. If you mention a dire wolf, everyone thinks Starks. So, I mean, yeah. I just noticed that, though.
That is cool. There's so much going on.
Yep.
It's actually really good.
Yeah. So, dragons. Oh yeah, and Khal Drogo's officially gone.
Yeah, Khal, yeah. How about, who was the one that was with Khaleesi? What's his name?
Jorah?
Jorah?
Jorah Mormont. J-O-R-A.
I think he's actually in shock.
Well, yeah, because he knew what she was going to do to jump on there to kill herself. In his eyes, that's what he thought. And remember also, like, it was like an episode, a few episodes ago, like 2 or 3, they were talking about dragons, and I think it was when she was about to get poisoned, that episode. And
oh, yeah.
They were talking about dragons, and she goes, "What, you don't believe in them? You don't believe in the story, sir?"
Oh,
and he said, "I believe what I see," and like something about what he hears from like people or something like that. So in his eyes, he never really believed in dragons because
he never saw them.
Yeah, I mean, it's been 300 years. Only stories tell, but now he's actually. And he instantly knelt down for
Oh,
her.
yeah, he did. And, I mean, she's got 3 dragons. What are you going to do with 3 dragons?
Well, they're not very big right now.
No, but, I mean, if they grow anything like the dire wolves, everyone's screwed.
Well, they say that Aegon the Conqueror took the 7 kingdoms.
So, let me ask you a question. Jon, who's fighting with the Night Watch.
Yep, they're going north, too.
They're going north.
See, that's one
Everyone's
thing.
going...
My first time watching this, I got so pumped up about that. Because, especially since it's leading into next season, my biggest thing was learning what's north of the Wall. Because every time they mention it, like I said, they have that eerie music playing.
Yeah.
Something.
Well, I mean, you look at the very first episode.
And something happened, but we only got to see
a
quick.
Glimpse of it.
So now we got everyone and one of, like, the big characters actually going out there. Man. That was one thing that I was really excited about, was seeing what's actually...
You know what? I wonder when Arya, right?
Mm-hmm.
The youngest boy, is going to come back into play, like, be reunited with her family. You know what I mean? That's my mystery. I know he's not going to say anything, but that's...
Who says it'll ever happen?
Exactly, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know, because they're going to the Wall, like, what's his name said.
Yep. But the thing is, so they're in King's Landing, so they're all the way down south, and they said, I think Robert and them in the first episode, they rode for like 3 months to get to Winterfell.
Yeah.
The Wall's even farther north, so it's going to be a minute.
Right. Oh my goodness,
Well, and here's another thing with him cutting her hair and calling him a boy. Well, her a boy. So, 1, to disguise her.
Yeah.
2, there's no girls allowed at the Wall. It's all boys and men. So he had to do that to bring her with him, so he could give her basically the safe travel down.
Right. To try to get her as far north as possible.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because all of them are looking for a little girl.
And that's why he keeps calling her boy.
Yeah. And he kept on saying it to drive it in her head, like...
Listen, boy.
Yeah, that's... And when she said, I'm not a boy, I'm a girl. And that's when he cut off her hair.
Yeah.
And everything.
Wow. Listen, fat boy.
Yeah. She already killed one fat boy.
Oh, man. Wow. What a season.
Yeah. And that's only season 1.
I can't believe I'm so late to the party, but it's okay.
I was very late to the party because I only started it like 1.5 years, 2 years ago. So I mean,
I still can't believe. I mean, this has been going on for
8 years, but I mean, filming you could probably say
10.
like 9 to 10 years. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, I think that's going to be wrapping up the video, but we most likely will do a a video in its own about either, probably not so much a season wrap-up because we kind of covered that right now, but the season predictions and maybe something like top 3 favorite characters or something like that going into each season or something.
Yeah. We could definitely do that.
Yeah. But thank you guys for watching.
Yes, and keep on with those likes, the
likes and comments.
We truly appreciate that.
Everything, and make sure you hit the subscribe button if you enjoy the content and want to see more.
Yes, please do. Thank you again.
Yep, thank you guys. We'll see you later.
Sounds good.